And sometimes the hardest thing to bounce back from is being heartbroken. What's up, guys? Hey, family. My name is Samantha Grimes, and you're watching Samantha Grimes TV, a place dedicated to the total woman. All right, family, do me a favor. If you like natural hair care content, motivational content, recipes, and just everything dedicated to your inward spiritual health, as well as your outward health, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button below. And if you've already done that, then hit the notification bell so that you do not miss any future uploads. All right, family, so today's video is very exciting because today we are discussing how to get over a heartbreak, okay? Now, when I'm talking about a heartbreak, I'm specifically more so geared towards romantic relationships. Ladies, I am aware that all of us, well, most of all of us, have been in some type of heartbreak, whether it has been an actual full-blown relationship, or maybe you had a crush and you found out that your crush wasn't really into you. There's all the different things that could possibly happen that break our hearts. And sometimes the hardest thing to bounce back from is being heartbroken. And so I want to give you some major tips that I believe will pull you out of that funk, okay, and bring you back into the place that I know you really want to be. All right, family, so the number one way to really bounce back after a heartbreak is forgiveness. Listen, I know this is the last thing you want to hear. Forgiveness. But they broke up with me bad. They broke up with me in a text message. They cheated on me. There was infidelity. They just are disrespectful. They gave me the hardest time in the relationship and then had the nerve to break up with me. Like, there's so many reasons, okay, you feel like you have a legal right to not forgive. As a matter of fact, there's a high chance they don't deserve your forgiveness. But the thing is this, as long as you are holding unforgiveness in your heart, they have all the power. They have all the cards. I promise you, they can show up with another girl and you jumping up out your skin. You about to go fight the girl. You about to go key a car. You about to go do all kind of stuff that's so out of character and so not who you want to be. The greatest weapon that we possess as believers is our ability to forgive. Do they deserve it? No. But is it healing? Yes. Is it make me free? Yes. Is it a weapon that God has given us to guard our hearts and allow us to be able to be strong? Yes. I guarantee you, sometimes God really wants to minister to that heartbreak. He really wants to minister to that place in you, but you are just so caught up in what they've done to you. You are so caught up in how they are treating you. You are so caught up in what you think you deserve that now God can't get through because that bitterness is starting to make your heart hard. So the softness of his presence can't get in. But listen, I promise you, forgiveness is not easy, nor is it an overnight thing. I mean, it's a process, but making that active faith choice to forgive them is the beginning of your bounce back. It's the beginning of saying, hey, you know what? I don't care what happened. It's not going to have power over my life. All right. Number 2. All right, family, listen. It's about getting back in the presence of God, okay? Listen, I guarantee you most people, if you've been in any type of relationship, you got so caught up in the us that you forgot about the you, okay? You so got caught up in the we, you forgot about the things that matter to you. And a lot of times you've forgotten your value, your worth, who God has said that you are, where you want to go, your own dreams, your own visions, your own passions. And a lot of times we need to get back in the presence of God to allow him to reaffirm us in who we really are. The world's going to try to give you a lot of definitions, and the enemy is going to try to use that breakup to define you. But I want to tell you that God wants to reaffirm who you are, your destiny and your purpose, and show you that, hey, I've seen your story. I saw your end from your beginning, and I saw you free from this relationship longer than I saw you bound by it. I saw you overcoming longer than I ever saw you having a difficult moment. Sometimes you need to see yourself with the Father's eyes, and you can only do that in the presence of God. So, number 2, getting back in the presence of the Lord. Number 3 is community. Now, when I say community, I don't mean the community of another man, okay? Let that be on the no list. okay? I mean the community of your church family, the community of your sisterhood. Listen, I had one girlfriend in one breakup. She invited me to her house. She actually in college had a house that she owned. I spent the entire weekend with her. She cooked for me. She cried with me. She took me to church. We went through scriptures. She ministered to me and just sat with me. I mean, she really did the work of a sisterhood and of a friend. And listen, that was so helpful in that season. She was literally pulling me out of whatever rut I was trying to go into and reminding me of who I was and reminding me that, man, I am loved and I am not defined by this relationship. So I want to encourage you, get around some community, get around your sisters. Listen, if anybody gonna pull you back to the fun-loving person you were before you got in that relationship, it's gonna be the people that really know you, and that's your community. Number 4, tap back into purpose. There's a quote by Dr. Cindy Trim that talks about loneliness is not the absence of people, but it's the absence of purpose. A lot of times we're not doing what we were created to do, and that lack of fulfillment shows. Okay, so listen, there is nothing that's going to really pull your mind, your energy, and your spirit back than getting into purpose. Lord, why am I here? Why did you create me? Is there a ministry you want me to create? Is there a business you want me to create? Is there a job that I need to be pursuing? Is there something I need to be studying in school? Like whatever it is that God has really purposed you to do in the earth, get in his face about that and get to work. There are people attached to what you were created for. There is a destiny attached to what you were created for. There is a something that we're building towards that's going to bring glory back to God and bring people back into the greater revelation that they are the beloved of Jesus Christ. Listen, it is so important that you do what you were created to do. And I promise you, focusing on that and receiving the fulfillment of that, I promise you will really begin to transform your perspective around life and about that relationship. So, number 4, getting back to purpose. And last but certainly not least, it is serve. Listen, the greatest gift that we have from the Lord is service. It is the ability to serve others, and be practical with it. Serve at your local church. Serve at a local soup kitchen. Okay? I promise you, service gifts us with something that is so supernatural. You can tell that we were created to be servants. We were created for the betterment of not just ourselves, but of other people. And I promise you, like, it's gonna bring you back to life. It's gonna spark something on the inside of you. I can't tell you in how many breakups, man, I got serious in serving in my local church, or I got serious about serving around the community, man. And it brought me a joy and a gratefulness and a peace that you cannot buy. So yes, number 5 is serve. All right, family, thank you so much for watching. Do me a favor and like this video, as well as if anything that you would like to see me talk about, any requests that you may have, please put them in the comment section below, as well as you can follow me on social media and write me there for anything that you want to see. All right, family, do me a favor. Hit that like button, hit that comment button, and hit that subscribe button, family. And all of my social media pages and my website, if you want to book a session, is right behind this clip. So family, I love you guys. Talk soon.